guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all having an amazing day, and today I created this look using the Androgyny palette, which you guys requested me to do a look for. I recreated my video review look with a different hair, of course, and different lashes, but this is the same look if you guys wanted to recreate this. It's really simple, easy. The lips are androgyny, the palette is androgyny, and I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. I love you. Okay guys, so we're gonna go ahead and start. My base face is done. Yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyes now with the Urban Decay Primer Potion in Original. I feel like I start off all these videos all the same. Thanks for everybody who requested a tutorial on this look or with the Androgyny palette in general. I will certainly be doing more looks with the Androgyny palette, but since this is the easiest to recreate and I know exactly what I did to do it, I'm gonna go ahead and do this one, which you requested first. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my Sugar Pill little flat brush here. I think this is a large shadow brush. I don't remember what they called it. And also, if my audio is bad today, I had to cut the heat on in the house, and sometimes it fucks with it, but it's just freezing in here, so I have to keep the heat on. I'm gonna be taking the Androgyny palette and dipping into this first color of Frosting on a dry brush, a wet brush, it doesn't matter. The pigment's amazing on this one. I'm just gonna pack it all over the lid. Alright, now that we have this on our lid, I'm gonna be taking just this fluffy blending brush. I'm gonna dip into Charm and just a baby bit of Dominatrix. And I'm gonna be putting this on the outer corners, working my way inwards over the crease. Now go really light-handed to the Charm, it's very pigmented, and then just build it up gradually. Just swirl it over here. Once you kind of have a base over the eyelids of both your colors, I like to take a paper towel, usually the one I squeeze my beauty blender out with, and I just rub the excess products off of the brush, the excess pigment, and then I'll go back in with that brush and just keep on blending. That way you don't add any extra product and it doesn't get too heavy or dark. Yeah, just finish blending this out. Okay, now that that's blended, I'm going to go back in with the Sugar Pill brush and Frosting again. I'm going to totally empty this pan out. I know I love this color. And just reinforce some of that yellow all over the lid. Because usually when you blend it out, you lose a little bit of that pigment that you packed on the lid. So just reinforce that. I'm going to take this little angled brush here, and I'm going to take a little bit of Charm and pack it onto the outer corner. Just a little bit on both sides. Get it in your eye if you can, because obviously you do that. And then take the Frosting and just fill in the rest of the under eye area, the waterline, and blend it into Charm a little bit. Alright. Nice little yellow vibes going on today. And our eyeshadow is done. And if you wear contacts like me, do you ever just get tons of like loose powder in your eyes that sticks on your contact? It's so annoying. Next, I'm going to move on to our eyeliner. Today we're going to be putting Scandalized Khaki in the waterline, just a nude eyeliner. I didn't want to do white because it would pop too much against the yellow that we have here. So I'm just going to pack this in our lash waterline. And now it's time for mascara. I'm going to be using Wet n Wild's Lash Renegade because I love this packaging so much. And I'm just going to coat the lashes like normal, and of course the bottom lashes, just make sure they don't get clumped together. Alright, now our mascara is on, and I'm going to pop some lashes on off camera, and I will be right back. Alright, so I'm back. I took a little bit longer than I should have putting my eyelashes on. Now these are not the lashes that I wore in the last look of this makeup because I accidentally broke that pair in half. They were the 121s from Allure. If you want them, these are the double ups by Ardell if you want these. They're both of those lash things are only $4.99. Next, I'm going to go ahead and contour. I'm going to be using the NYX Duo palette in Double Date, as always. And I'm going to be taking the Morphe M143 brush for contouring. Dipping into the shadow here. And just doing a really, really easy contour. Nothing too dark. I want to keep it kind of light because, I mean, it's really, really light eye makeup. And we have a dark lip. I don't want to overwhelm the bottom half of my face with a lot of darkness. So I'm going to keep the contour kind of light as I give myself a really dark contour. It's okay. If I always do it too dark, I just like lighten it up with a beauty blender. Next, I'm going to take the little palette again, dip into the light color, and just chisel out underneath my contour. Cool. Now I'm not going to bother trying to contour my nose today because I'm really bad at it. I can't contour my nose to save my life. But we're going to move on to blush. This is the Tea Rose by Milani. You know I like these with little pretty flowers on them. And I'm just taking this Beauty 360 powder brush. Just going to put it in circular motions on my cheeks. I chose this one. It's more of a mauve pink because I wanted some color and warmth to my skin without being like pinky pink. And I always draw it underneath of the chin a little bit as well. Next, I'm going to go ahead and highlight. I'm going to be highlighting with two things today. I'm going to start off with Siberian Gold by Jeffree Star. And I'm just going to take the Morphe 501. Ooh, so pretty. Now I'm only putting the gold on the cheeks and nowhere else on my face because I don't want it to, you know, come off as muddy or dirty on my skin. So I'm only going to put this on my cheekbones. I lied. I am going to put this somewhere else on the face. I'm going to be putting this in the inner corners of my eyes. Just using a little flat brush. This one is by Wet n Wild. Just going to be dipping into the highlighter and tucking it in here. Because if I don't put a highlight in my inner corner, I feel naked. The next highlighter I'm going to use is Ice Cold by Jeffree Star. And this one's of course my favorite highlighter ever. I'm going to take the M501 again, dip into this color, and just put it over top of that highlight we did on the cheekbones. Just a little bit. Go down the little bit of the nose, and on my cupid bowl. And then on that little flat brush we underlined, or put in our water inner corner, sheesh. I'm going to be tucking a tiny bit into underneath my arch of my brow bone. Alright, now that all that is done, I'm going to do a little bit of bronzing today. This is Reserve Your Cabana by Wet n Wild. I've had this forever. Like, the whole thing comes off and is empty. I'm going to take a little powder brush and just dust along the corners of my face, working my way inwards a little bit. It's not really a bronzer, but it's sort of a bronzer for me. It just gives a little more warmth. Yeah, I guess all we have left is lips. I'm going to be putting a little bit of lip balm on. This is Tropical Passion Fruit by Camille Beckman. Dab, dab, dab. I dab not to get too much product up there. I don't know if it actually works or not. And then to line my lips, I'm going to be using Rocking Rose by Jordana. And then for the lipstick today, I'm going to be using, why can't I talk? I'm going to be using Androgyny by Jeffree Star, which is my favorite lipstick ever, in case you didn't know. It's so pretty. I love a mauve tone. Alright, while our lipstick is drying, you know, does anybody else have a side of their face or anything in their face that can never get symmetrical other than eyebrows? Like, this side of my lip never looks like this side of my lip, and I don't understand why. Like, I don't have an actual side of this lip. I don't understand. I'm ranting. I'm going to go ahead and set my face. I'm going to try to use the last of this little Urban Decay All Nighter in the old packaging while this is drying. feel so refreshed. The bottom lip is almost dry. I'm going to go ahead and take Ice Cold by Jeffree Star and just put a tiny little bit in the center of the bottom lip. Tiniest little bit. Super pigmented. And that's it. I'm going to put some hair on and I will be right back. Alright guys, this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more videos about this palette or anything like that, just let me know. I'll be certainly happy to do it for you. I love you guys so much and thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already and be sure not to miss my 5 videos a week. Love you guys. Bye.